Hello everyone. What is up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Here we are in episode 33. I hope everybody's doing very well. Before, of course, we get into it, if y'all wouldn't mind definitely hitting that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, make sure you share the video, definitely ring that little bell, and be sure to follow me on social, or if you want to help out the channel in any other way, details for that are always in the description below. And with that being said, everyone, let's go ahead and get right on into it. And as you guys can tell, my voice is a little bit kind of bleh. I'm getting over being sick still, so that's always fun. But the show must go on. We've got 36 more quests to do before we're done with Shadowbringers, so that'll be about, including this one, give or take 12, maybe 13 more episodes, so definitely getting close. And I do have my relic weapon from what is it? Stormblood. I'm skipping the Eureka for obvious reasons. I tried doing it and I'm like, yeah, no. I'll probably do a little bit, but yeah. So that's good. We are gonna continue on from this point forward with our bard, because I did get her up to level. So that being said, let's go ahead and get right on into it. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Well, I'm ready. Though you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd come out by now. Oh, that's the dude's ass I kicked earlier. You think he'll be alright? That's, well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll have to look just in case. You go on ahead, Faith. Alright, looks like it'll just be you lot and me. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way out of the rail yard. Alright, let's see. Where do we gotta go? Where do we gotta go? Oh, it's not too far. Okay. It's just right back here. Although that does remind me, we still need to do those other side quests, so probably might want to get started on those pretty soon. Damn, that's smarts. Did he have to thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Not to be done about it now, though I've pointed your overage companions in the right direction and they've gone ahead, so we need to get moving. Normally we walk atop the tracks, but seeing as how the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more perilous a route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. Okay, so now what? We gotta go down a little bit south. I'll just aggro everything and their mother over here. Should be right around this corner, no? Okay. I guess not. Oh, okay, I see. I see what I have to do. We have to come around, come up here, and then come up through right here. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, he did say the rail yard, so, you know. There we go. Oh, wait a minute, now the arrow is pointing down. I am confused. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'll just jump. Wait a moment, I think I hear something. Oh, that's something, all right. Run! Wait, what? Ah, I miss actually playing on my bard. Uh-oh. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, that was nice. Let's get our chocobo out. Sorry about that. I'll admit I didn't expect this route to be so fraught with danger. You're nearly to Twine, though we should make it without further incident. Oh, good. There's a crystal right there. Oh, and hey, there should be an aether current over here somewhere as well. If I'm not mistaken. Oh boy, I really am out of it. I keep passing this guy up every time. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellers were built to house the labor tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard days in the mines. Now there is no trolley, nor work to be had in the mines. For that matter, the only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go, or so they say. That should give you some indication on what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Well, that's encouraging, but I don't see that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. Yep. Should be right back here. Let's go ahead and go get this real quick. To The northeast. Oh, don't tell me it was up there. Oh, it is up there. Son of a... Can I at least do this? Ooh, I can. Nice. Like, just don't fall. I definitely want to go ahead and grab this real quick while we're here. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, I need one more Aether Current and then there's some quests, so... Almost got everything for this zone. Of course, let's attune the Aetherite while we're here. Very important. There we go. Alright, let's go continue on. There he is. Magnus. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or the four of you. Wicked White, if you're going to bother me, at least have the damn courtesy to stand still. He thinks this one is deep in his cups. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Abethner Arang, so they came to ask about the trolley you see. What? There's nothing in Abethner Arang. Not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Abethner Arang. I must. So you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care, the place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabeth Arang. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No. I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. We'll speak outside. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak, and he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intentions of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. Thancred, art thou truly content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Urianger. It's about choice, and I've had years to decide where I stand. Ophelia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That, at least, I can do for her. So be it. Come, let us make our own inquiries. Alright, well, I already see one person right there. Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know that I got our friend back home with no trouble, and he's just fine. He was a bit shaken up is all. And you? What did Magnus have to say? I did have faint hope that your need might prompt him to action where our entrance has not, but I suppose that was foolish of me. I am sorry that we couldn't be of help, though I could at least show you the trolley car we have here if you like. You can give it a stroke or two. It has some very smooth wood. You mean to say that you're not giving up, even knowing that Magnus is Magnus? I don't see much point in being stubborn about it, though perhaps stubbornness is exactly what the situation calls for. Can't forge iron without the anvil, after all. I can't imagine that anything you try will work, but if you're certain, you can help make me preparations in the event that it does. To that end, take this toolbox. We're going to inspect the rails. I'll have to look along the tracks for anything that's in need of repair. You bring the tools and be ready to hand them whenever I stop to work. This spot looks like it could use a bit of work. Can you ready the tools for me? Wait, I don't see like a place to click or anything. Oh, there we go. You open the box, revealing a proud array of loving maintaining tools within. Brilliant. Now, if you could just hand me what I need as I work, that would be a help. In this case, this bolt is too loose for one matter. We can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. Well, obviously, that would be a wrench. Thank you. This one will do nicely. Now give me one moment and... There. I don't see any other problem here. Let's continue along the track. Okay, here we are at the next spot. You're quite handy to have around, you know. As for the lamp here, they aren't often necessary these days, but if we're going to do this, we might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle the night returns, as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. Sorry everybody, had to cough real bad real quick. Anyhow, a bit of pulse seems to have splintered. Whether its lamp is to be lit or not, you wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. Okay. The rough file. Well, I seem to wonder if you like come into this and you have no idea like what tools are actually used for what. So someone would just be clicking until they got the right one, I guess. Yes, a wood file. Perfect. Let me even this out. That should do it. I'll bring some vanish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now unless you'd like to take in the view of the tracks from here for a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks here in the Hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they had dug everything up that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon a good idea of Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Nabath brought the Mistral engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills, and what do you know it, the mining industry picked right up again. Twine itself sprung upon around that time. As a matter of fact, it was named after the entwining of tales. The fruitful cooperation between the native Ronso and the newly come Mistral. I knew that dude looked like Kamari. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistral left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks from Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Ilmor, and now none remains that can repair or operate the Talos. But there's no use in laminating what can't be changed, and there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nest on the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do. The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited for confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nest you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things here. Also, they would just have to pick them up. Ah, no, there's fighting. Reason I'm staying in one spot is because if I start moving around, I could easily fall off this damn thing. And that would be a pain in the ass to climb all the way back up. But of course that doesn't mean I have to stay in one spot and be hit by a casting spell either. Okay. That's 2, so there should be 1 more. There it is. Alrighty. And with that, we are all done with that job. Quest, job, whatever. Same difference. So used to saying jobs and shit from 7 Days to Die. Alrighty. Oh, there he is, yeah. Make sure we don't fall. That would be very bad. Thank you, that should be everything taken care of. I'll return for your help. I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that can get it started again, though as I said, the only people who know how to repair the talos are long gone. When they left, the life began to bleed out of the town. The trolley's tracks rusted and its cars fell into disrepair. Now, I was born in Twine, raised there. My first word was trolley, damn it. And those were the worst years of my life. But then about 7 years passed, Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is real, proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would have left in the first place if it had not been for his son. As you are well aware, Amarang is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help. In the end, the Sin Eaters got the boy. Isn't that always the way? The child always said that someday he wanted to see the Magnus trolley running again, so in his memory, they returned to Twine, started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars, and it was going well for a time. Wicked white vultures? Are they back for revenge? Never mind, I don't want to find out. Like, what? That was a weird, like, kind of sound. But anyway. That will be the end of that quest once we get back. I should have just teleported, but meh. Ahem. Nice work out there. Now you know the story of the trolley. Won't do you much good without the talos, though. If there was even a single one still functioning, things might be different. But, well, here we are. What piece of new gear you give me? Legs. Alright everybody, well I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.